So in a class I was teaching recently, one of the students brought up a really interesting idea and kind of this question of whether we are truly free or not. You could tell it came from a place of a lot of pain when she was sharing this, that it really hurt to realize that we're not free and that we kind of get flung into this reality, not knowing what it is, not knowing who we are, not knowing what we're meant to do in life. It's painful. And I felt that deeply. You know, I felt it too in my life. Just that longing to be complete, to be whole, to be natural, to be in a flow state, be in a state of bliss, which is the natural state of the consciousness, right? Is a state of bliss and ease, just like these dogs that I'm out here with. They're having a great time. They're in a state of bliss right now, and so am I. And so what she said, what that student said, got me thinking about whether we're truly free or not. And freedom in some ways is a choice. In almost all ways is a choice. And it's hard to choose true freedom because it's scary. It's scary to get outside of your norm and go do something different, to unchain yourself from the desk and try something new. And I started doing that recently. I decided that, you know, as I was doing my coaching sessions, I just wasn't feeling fully alive, and it was carrying over into those sessions in a way that, you know, didn't really serve the client, didn't serve me to be, you know, sort of restricted in the way that I was coaching. You know, I'm sitting there behind a desk just feeling cramped and feel like I want to move and I want to get out. And so I started taking clients out into nature, just over Zoom. And I did it as sort of a way to free myself, right? To, you know, at least I'm a little free. Maybe the client is stuck in bed or wherever they're at, but I want to be free when I'm coaching them so that I can show up as my best self. And there's always an unintended benefits when you free yourself, right? One of those unintended benefits was that I found that nature really informs the coaching session. So whether you're, you know, a coach or a mentor or a physical therapist or a personal trainer or whatever it is that you do, there's real wisdom out in the natural world that actually guides the coaching conversation. I found that when I started coaching people in this way, you know, the eagles would show up and would teach us something about reality and about his clients' personal problems in life. And I found that the plants would teach us things. And that the wisdom of nature, when you're out in it, it just flows through you and it solves a lot of those life problems just to be out in it. And so just by unchaining yourself from the desk, you become a little more free, and everybody around you becomes more free as a result of that. And I've just found so much joy in doing it this way. I kind of kick myself for having waited so long. I'm going to do a few how-to videos on how I actually do this. It's really easy. I was really shocked at how easy it was. In fact, it's almost like nature does the work for you if you're a coach or a mentor. It's almost too easy. But yeah, I'll do a few how-to videos on this and just kind of show you what I do. I always encourage people to adapt their own way of doing it, but there's a lot of fun ways to, you know, just to interact and be in tune with the natural world and unchain yourself from the desk. It's really the best way to be.